So good morning students. As I promised to you in the second class of alkenes, today we are going to practice some of the good nomenclature question from the Ncert as I promised to you. And I request all of you to have a pen and a copy in front of you so that along with me you can also try these questions. So let me take up some Ncert question for the nomenclature. We have got some really good questions which I am going to show you. Like the first one, we have this one. This is given in bond line representation. This is given in bond line representation, and I told you last time that if it is in bond line representation, it is always better to put it in the normal form and then try its name. So let's try the name of this compound. Let's put it in the normal form. So this is CH3 double bond, this carbon double bond, then another carbon, we have a Br. I hope we have done this particular example the last class, but we can do it again, no problem. Double bond and Br, which is given a preference double bond, so we number it from here. Double bond has to give given lower number 1 2 3 4 5. So this compound will be called as nothing but 4-bromo, long chain 5 carbon, so it's pent 2E. Hopefully I would have got the same name bit. Now let's do the next one. Again an Ncert question. All these questions which I am doing you are actually taken from Ncert itself. The first chapter has got very good collection of the questions. H, Br. Now again we convert into the normal form. This carbon, double bond, CH3, this carbon, the Br, CH3. Now it's very easy to name. 1 2 3 4. It's 3-bromo, 2-methyl, and 1 2 3 4 butene or but1E, whatever you want to call it. Now let's see the third example. This is CH3. I hope you're getting the things. Should also practice along with me. And a CH3. I hope you would have guessed it. This one is a allylic halide because you can see sp3, the next one is sp2. Even this is a allylic halide. Even this one will be an allylic halide. Allylic halide, remember, halogen is on sp3, the next one has to be sp2. So it's like this, Br, CH3 like this. So let's name the compound 1 2 3 4 5. So this will be called as nothing but 1 2 3 4 4-bromo pent 2E. 4-bromo pent 2E. This is also an example of allylic halide. So till now they are all allylic halide. Now let's do the next one. I think these 3 examples are clear. Can we proceed further? Okay, let's proceed further. So let us see some more compounds, some more examples, some more examples, some more examples. So the next one is as follows: CH3, then like this, this is like this, like this. This will be quite interesting. So let's put it in the normal form. CH3, then we have a C, then double bond, C, then we have a C with a Br. Why this is interesting? Because if you number it from here, so double bond gets number 2. From here also the double bond gets number 2. So naturally we do it from here because double bond anyhow is getting number 2 from both the sides. So from here the Br is also given a lower number. So it will be 1-bromo, because in chemistry, we believe if possible we should do benefit of everyone. So this was a nice example. I hope you would have got this particular example. Now let us do some more NCERT questions given at the back of NCERT. In this question it says that we have to write the IUPAC name and also classify the compound as alkyl halide, vinyl halide, haloarenes, benzyl halide. I hope you remember the classification. So this is the example, CH3 whole twice CH. This is actually given in the condensed form. First of all, we'll be expanding it and then trying to name the organic compound. So let's put this carbon first. This is CH. What is CH3 whole twice means? To this carbon we have got two methyl group arranged like this, one over here, one over here. Let's go on further. Then we have CH. Now students, this bracket, if you have a Cl over here, that means this Cl is hanging below this carbon. So we can put like this and then CH3. Now you can see this is an alkyl halide. This is basically an example of a secondary halide. Halogen is present on the secondary carbon. Let's name the compound. So its numbering will be, this is a long chain. Numbering will be from here 1, 2, 3, 4. So its name will be 2-chloro 3-methyl butane, and it is an alkyl halide haloalkene of a secondary variety. Now let's do the next one. These are all in back questions given on NCERT. This is, I think, is a first question that is given in the NCERT. Now we have to name this compound CH3, CH2, CH, bracket CH3, then we have CH, another bracket C2H5, another bracket Cl. Now let's expand it first of all. So again, this is CH3, this is CH2, this is CH. Bracket CH3 means it is hanging like this below this carbon. Another CH, wherever there is no bond means single bond. Again, bracket C2H5 means hanging below this carbon, C2H5 over here, and a Cl over here. Now let us select the long chain. This will be our long chain in this case. 2 carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon long chain. Definitely we'll do the numbering from here. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. So its name would be nothing but 3-chloro 4-methyl, and would have guessed it right. It is basically hexene, derivative of hexene. This again your haloalkene, and halogen is present on the secondary carbon. So this is secondary alkyl halide. So this is also alkyl halide, secondary alkyl halide. Alkyl halide means all carbon single bonded, derivative of alkene, haloalkanes. Now let's see this third question. That's there. Third question, that is there. Okay, third question. This is the third question. CH3, CH2, C. If you don't have an NCERT, you can get a PDF online, or I've heard lately that the stationery shops are now supposed to be, they can open up the shops, so you can get it if feasible. So CH3 whole twice means 2-methyl group like this, and we have CH2I. First of all, we have to convert condensed form into the expanded form. Let's name this. This is a long chain. Numbering obviously has to be done from here 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be called 1-iodo 2,2-dimethyl butane, 2,2-dimethyl butane. This is again alkyl halide, and it's a primary variety. It's a primary one. Halogen is present on the primary carbon. Okay, I think all examples are clear. Now let's proceed further. The next part. Let's see the next question of the NCERT. This chapter, a lot of questions are given for the nomenclature. They are very, very interesting. You should try. So we have C, then CH2, CH, Br, C6H5. That's a benzene ring. So let's expand it. So this C, it is attached to two methyl groups satisfying its valency. Then there is a single bond over here. We have CH2, CH, Br, and you can put a benzene ring. First of all, let's see what type of compound it is there. This is a benzylic halide. Why it's a benzylic halide? Because you can see halogen and benzene separated by one carbon. And this is a secondary benzylic halide because halogen is present as secondary carbon. What is benzylic halide? In which benzene and halogen separated by one sp3 hybridized carbon. These carbons are not present in between. Halogen and benzene separate only by one carbon. So this is secondary benzylic halide. Now let's write down the name. This will be a long chain of carbon atom. Benzene would be acting as a substituent. It will be called phenyl. We number it from here 1, 2, 3, 4. So its name would be nothing but 1-bromo, then 3,3-dimethyl, then 1-phenyl. I hope you would appreciate why I have written methyl before phenyl, alphabetical order. And the long chain has got 4 carbon. It's butane. Appreciate this is secondary benzylic halide. It's a benzylic halide in which halogen and benzene is separated by one sp3 hybridized carbon. So this was a good example. You should try afterwards on your own also. Now let's see the next example. The next example given to us is like this: CH3, CH, CH3, CH, Br, CH3. This is like this: CH3 expanded, CH. It's a normal alkyl halide, nothing great about it. It is going to come out to be secondary one. So it's a normal haloalkane, secondary one, halogen on the secondary carbon. We number it from here, nothing great about it. You would have guessed the name. Its name is 2-bromo 2-methyl butane, a secondary haloalkane. Secondary haloalkane. I repeat the name. It's 2-bromo 3-methyl butane. Now let's see the next one. Let us see the next one. The next NCERT question says CH3C, C2H5 whole twice, CH2 pair. Now let's expand it. It will be like this: CH3 single bond C, CH2H5 whole twice means there are 2 ethyl groups on the previous carbon, on this carbon. Then we have CH2, then we have Br. This is a primary haloalkane or primary alkyl halide. Haloalkanes, alkyl halides are the same thing. So let's name it. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Long chain of 4 carbon atom. It will be called as nothing but 1-bromo, 1-bromo, 2-ethyl, 1-bromo, 2-ethyl, 2-methyl. Long chain has 4 carbons, so it's a derivative of butane. I hope you are hearing the sound of the birds also. During the lockdown period, less of human noise and lot of bird noise. We are loving this nature. We should have a frequent lockdown to heal the nature. So now let's see the next example. Anyway, so see, such a good sound. No hustle bustle, only birds enjoying themselves. We are enjoying ourselves in home. Anyway, this one. So now let's expand it. This is CH3, this is CH, double bond C. Oh, this is vinyl halide. Halogen is on the carbon with a double bond or with a hybridization. sp2. This is an example of vinyl halide. Halogen is on the double bonded carbon atom. So actually in the naming, double bond has to be given lower number. So what will be the name? You would have guessed it right. It's 3-chloro-hex-2-ene. I repeat the name. It is 3-chloro-hex-2-ene. It's an example of a vinyl halide. Halogen is on the sp2 hybridized carbon. Now let us see the next example. I think it's clear. It's 3-chloro-5-methyl-hex-2-ene. Now let's see the next example. Next example is quite interesting. Many people may not be able to draw the expanded form. P stands for para, Cl, C6H4. Wherever you see carbon and hydrogen comparable, think it is a benzene ring. 6 carbon, 4 hydrogen, it has to be a benzene ring. And then we have CH2, CH, CH3 whole twice. First of all, let's see how will you draw the structure of this compound. This is first of all is benzene. So first of all, let's draw CCH4, that is benzene. You know what is para stands for? Para means one group over here, one group over here. Now let's see what are the two groups available in this particular molecule. As you can see, one of group may be taken as a Cl, other group may be like this. So you can put one group over here. You can put this group also over here, that is not an issue. And you can put this whole group over here. In fact, this is your isobutyl, commonly called as isobutyl. So this is what the expanded. If you are not able to draw this expanded structure, forget about the nomenclature of the compound. So let's now name the compound. It will be named as a derivative of chlorobenzene. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a complex group. It has to be numbered separately, starting from the carbon attached to the ring. So we number it like this: 1, 2, 3. This group will be called as 2-methyl propyl. I again repeat, 2-methyl propyl. It has to be numbered from the carbon attached to the benzene ring. This numbering has to be separately, or you can call it as isobutyl. Choice is yours. But better, since you're giving ionic name, better name it as 2-methyl propyl. So we have 1 chloro. First position has a chloro. Fourth position has, within brackets we write out the name of the group. This group is, fourth position has a group 2-methyl propyl. And the rest of the compound is nothing but benzene. This was a nice example. You should practice afterwards also. This is an example of haloarine because halogen is directly attached to nothing but benzene rings. So its name is, I repeat, 1-chloro, 4-2-methyl propyl, and then nothing but benzene. Now let us see the next example, which is again quite interesting one. It needs some skills because we should be able to expand it and then only we'll be able to name it. It is M for meta, Cl, CH2, C6H4, again means benzene. Then we have CH2, then we have C, then CH3 whole thrice. Now let's write the expanded form. First of all, let's write benzene. This is CCH4 benzene. Then what is meta means? Meta means 1 and 3. One group is at 1 and the one is 3. What are the two groups I can see? One group I can see is this one, other group I can see is this one. I can put any group at one position, any group at the other position. So let me put this group over here and this group over here. Expanded also. Let's expand it also. This is called chloromethyl because if it was a methyl, it will be called as chloromethyl. And I think you would appreciate benzene halogen separated by one carbon. This is basically an example of a benzylic halide. It is not a haloarine, it is a benzyl halide because halogen is not directly attached to the benzene ring. So this is a chloromethyl and this has to be numbered separately: 1, 2, 3. This group is nothing but 2,2-dimethyl propyl. 2-methyl-methyl. So 2,2-dimethyl propyl. So 1, 2, 3. It will be called as 1-chloromethyl. Why it is chloromethyl? Because if it was CH3, it is methyl. It is having a Cl instead of hydrogen, so it can be called as chloromethyl. Derivative of methyl group, chloromethyl. Then at the third position, this group is there. We can write. The group is 2,2-dimethyl. 2,2-dimethyl. You can see 2,2-dimethyl. and the long chain 3 carbon, so it's propyl, and basically benzene, derivative of benzene. And I told you it is a primary benzylic halide. I'm repeating again and again for your benefit. What is benzyl halide? In which halogen and benzene separated by one sp3 hybridized carbon. So this was a nice example. You should try later on also on your own. These are all NCERT questions given at the back. This is the first question of NCERT at the back. Now let us try another one. This is also quite an interesting one. O means ortho, then Br, CCH4. Now we are habitual. CCH4 means benzene, then the group CH, CH3, then CH2, CH3. Now let's expand it. First of all, we draw benzene. So this is benzene. Ortho means 1 and 2. We have a Br over here. Other group is this whole thing, CH, CH3 hanging down, then CH2. So you can hear coil also. Hear the voice. This is haloarine. This is 1. This is 2. We number it separately, starting from the carbon attached to the benzene ring. So this group is 1-methyl propyl. So we call it as 1-bromo. Lot of noise. So this is 2 and this is 1-methyl propyl benzene. 1-methyl propyl benzene. An example of haloarine. Why it is haloarine? Halogen is directly on the benzene ring. So this is another nice example. So the last 4 examples in fact, they're quite interesting and need to be practiced, because if suppose you can't write the expanded from the condensed form, then there will be a lot of difficulty. We'll have some more good examples right now. Let us do the next one now. Around quite a few problems, but it gives you good practice of nomenclature. Few people do have problem with the nomenclature, so I thought that I would make one video entirely on the nomenclature. A lot of time is there. You can keep on experimenting. So this compound to be named. Got a large number of halogen atoms. Let's see how many halogen atoms it contains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 halogen atoms it contains. So it's a pentahalogen compound. Let's expand it. Carbon, Br, Cl, F, fluoro. It's 1, 2. It will be called as 1-bromo. B for Bombay, B for boy. Then 1-chloro. And fluoro, 1 at one position, 2 at the second position. So 1, 2, 2. 3 fluorine atoms, so trifluoro. And 2 carbon in the long chain, so basically it's ethane. So it's called as 1-bromo, 1-chloro, 1, 2, 2, trifluoroethane. Polyhalogen compound having more than one halogen. All the compound, and definitely it is an alkyl halide. You can't see any double bond, benzene ring and all that. It's all single bonded compound. This is haloalkanes. And if you see, all of them are primary because all the halogens are present on the primary carbon itself. Now next, let's see the next example. Cl, CH2, C, a double bond, C, CH2, Br. This is in fact is allylic halide, CH2, Cl. This is an interesting example. CH, double bond, CH, there should be H over here. Then CH2, Br. This is allylic. You can see halogen on sp3, next one double bond, halogen on sp3, next one double bond. This is quite a good example. This is your long chain. If you do the numbering from here, double bond gets second position. If you do it from here, double bond gets number 2 position. We'll do it from here. So that bromine also gets lower number. B for boy, C for cat. So boy has to be given preference for cat. So its name will be 1-bromo, 4-chloro-butene. I repeat, 1-bromo, 4-chloro-butene. Why have done the numbering from here? So that alphabetical order, bromo gets the lower number. The next example is quite interesting, and this is an example of allylic halide, and both are halogen on the primary carbon. So it's a primary allylic halide. What is allylic halide? Halogen on sp3, the next one has to be sp2. And in fact, these carbon atoms are also called allylic carbon. I told you the carbon next to the double bond are called allylic carbon. Again and again, I'm repeating the concept so that they are understood and they go into your head. So the next variety we have is this type, CCl3, whole thrice, C and Cl. Let's expand it. There's a carbon, 3 groups like this, CCl3 groups, and a Cl over here. Let's take the long chain. This is 1, 2, 3, the long chain. 3 chlorine at first position, 3 chlorine at third position, 1 at second position, so it can be called as 1, 1, 1. Before that we can write this 2 trichloromethyl. If it is CH3, it will be called methyl. It is all the 3 hydrogens replaced, so it is trichloromethyl. So 2 trichloromethyl, 2 trichloromethyl. Then we write all these things. 1, 1, 1, then 3, 3, 1 and 2, then 3, 3, 3. How many chlorines? 7, 3, 6, 7. So heptachloropropane. Lot of halogen present in this compound, derivative of propane. So it can be called as 2 trichloromethyl. Why it is called trichloromethyl? Because if it was CH3, it is called methyl. All the 3 hydrogen replaced by Cl, so it's called 2 trichloromethyl and all that. Definitely it is an alkyl halide. This is nothing but an alkyl halide. Now let us see the last 2 examples. Last 2 examples are quite important because you have to write on the expanded form. So it goes like this. This is CH3. Then we have C, the bracket, P, Cl, C6H4, whole twice. This is slightly a complex one. CH, Br, CH3. Now let's see how do we write down the full form of this thing better. This is CH3. This is the C. To this C is attached to these groups. Now this group has a benzene ring and the para position Cl. So on this carbon you draw 2 benzene ring first. This is one of the benzene. This is another benzene. And both the benzene ring at the para position has a Cl. So these are the 2 groups attached on this carbon. This is slightly a complex one. CH, it has a Br and CH3. So if you're not able to expand it like this, forget about writing the name of this compound. So this will be your long chain of carbon atoms. Numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4. These groups to be numbered separately 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chlorophenyl. This is also 4 chlorophenyl. So we name the compound, it's second position bromo, 2 bromo, then 3, 3. The big groups, instead of di we can use the word bis, and the group is 4 chlorophenyl. 4 chlorophenyl groups. 4 chlorophenyl groups present 3 positions. So 3, 3 bis. Bis means 2 di, 4 chlorophenyl, and this is nothing but 4 carbon. It's butane. This is quite an interesting example, a difficult one also. You should try yourself. And you can see this is an example of a aryl halide. Halogen is directly on the benzene ring. Halogen atoms are directly on the benzene ring. So see this example carefully. This is quite a nice example. Now let us see equally nice example, the next one. This also require your brain. This is CH3 whole thrice C, then another carbon, double bond C, then the Cl and the group C6H4I and the para. Now again let's expand it very, very carefully. This is C attached to 3 methyl groups. So we have 3 methyl groups. Then the carbon with the double bond another carbon. Obviously it has to have a hydrogen also, then only the valency will be satisfied. Then we have a Cl over here, and then this group, and let's again hydrogen should be there, so we put CH, and this group is a benzene, para position iodine. This is again an example of an aryl halide. This is also a vinyl halide. Halogen is on the sp2, so it is aryl halide plus vinyl halide. Both of them are present. So let's name it 1, 2, 3, 4. This group is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 iodophenyl. So it will be called as 1 chloro, 1 chloro, 1 bracket 4 iodophenyl. This group is 4 iodophenyl, long chain 4 carbon, but 1 ene. Interesting one. This is aryl halide and a mixture of vinyl as well as aryl halide. So these were some of the good questions given in Ncert, the nomenclature one. Now we'll be discussing the second question also. In that, what they have given is that they have given the name and we have to draw the structure. I won't be drawing the all ones. I'll be doing the one which I think I can discuss with you, which I think may be slightly problematic for you. So we are doing now the reverse question. What we are doing is that the name is given and we need to draw the structure. Let's do the first of all the simple one so that our moral gets boosted. It is 2 chloro 3 methyl 2 chloro 3 methyl pentane. Very simple. First of all, we draw 5 carbon pentane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second position Cl and the third position methyl. And I hope you can put hydrogens and complete the valency. You can put the hydrogen and complete the valency. This was a simple one, just for sake of starting point. Now let's do the next one. The next one is, I hope the video is not becoming the boring one, but this is quite an important one. Nomenclature do come in the examination for 2 marks. So we have got para bromochlorobenzene, very simple, benzene. Para is nothing but 1 and 4. One you put Br group, other one you can put C group. So this is also simple one. This is also the simple one. Now let us do this one. Let us draw the structure of this one. This is called, it's given like this. You have to write 4 tertiary butyl. They have used the common one. Tertiary butyl. Few people are very, very scared of the common name. Though it's an Arabic name, but they've used the word tertiary. So this 4 tertiary butyl 3 iodoheptane. Heptane means 7 carbons. So first of all, you're going to put 7 carbon, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Third position iodo, okay. Fourth position tertiary butyl group. Fourth position 4 carbon and the tertiary one. This is what is your tertiary group. You can complete the hydrogen, you can put hydrogen, complete the valency. This is what the compound is. This group is called tertiary group. If the group was given isopropyl, you would have put this group. This is isopropyl. If you want isobutyl, it will be like this, the 4 carbon like this. This is isobutyl, this is isopropyl, this is tertiary butyl. Some common names you can practice and do it. So this was the second video for haloalkanes. In this, what we have discussed was the nomenclature of haloalkanes. Few good questions of the Ncert. There are few more questions which you can try yourself and gain the confidence. Nomenclature, whatever number of you do, the less confident you will be. You need a lot of practice. And of course, from 11th class, you should know the preference series. Like we have used the double bond or the triple bond is given higher preference as compared to halogen. You should be comfortable CCH5 or CCH4, that means a benzene ring. Wherever carbon hydrogen is comparable, that means nothing but benzene ring. So tomorrow what you're going to do is that tomorrow we'll start with the preparation of haloalkanes, the preparation of alkyl halide. Till now, please take care, keep on studying, keep on eating, have a nice time, take care, bye.